fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star.
Hey guys, my name's Huge Gaming and today I'm back on a video, and today I'm back with God knows what part for my F1 2018 career mode here in Season 2 for the Force India. It's the turn of the Belgium Grand Prix, and yeah, this track should suit our car very well. So let's go into practice and see what's crack-a-lacking.
Here we are then at the longest racetrack on the Formula One calendar. Welcome to the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for today's practice session. The Spa circuit really is one of the most iconic tracks on the calendar, and Eau Rouge is one of the best corners in F1 history. A sweeping left-right-left with a blind summit.
Eau Rouge has seen some amazing moments throughout its history. I remember Mark Webber's fearless overtake on Fernando Alonso here in 2011. The whole crowd held their breath as Mark overtook the multiple world champion around the outside at 170 miles per hour.
Here we are in practice, track acclimatization, getting all purple scored there. Yeah, for Belgium, it should suit our car very well. If you look at the track map on the left hand side at the bottom, it's got quite a lot of straights, especially in the first and third sector, basically straights. It's a little kinks, but for the third sector anyway, but that doesn't really matter. I said but so many times in that sentence. I was going to say it one more time then, but I didn't. So, yay me. But anyway, I've done it again. That's in the practice. We did go fastest, but it's not really competitive lap times, so for the AI anyway, so it could switch up throughout the weekend. But now Claire wants to speak to us, and hopefully this could help us boost our reputation with some of the departments that get cheaper upgrades. We're pretty much done all the upgrades for that are really important for the chassis and the aerodynamics. So power units probably where all the upgrades are going to go. But at the end of practice, we get a pretty decent amount of resource points. I'm going to say we're going to get about 400 at minimum. We just got to wait and see. But yeah, 400 would be a nice amount. 500, 407, which moves up to 1,000, and that could be at least a minor upgrade on the car if there is any that needs to be done. This state in the season, I doubt there really is for aerodynamics. At least I think we've done quite a lot of the aerodynamic upgrades, apart from maybe a ultimate upgrade. But as you saw there is actually going to be rain going into the race. Yeah, it's just an ultimate upgrade that we got to go on the car. But we've got to wait for that major upgrade to be fixed, or, well, put onto the car. As well as that minor upgrade that's also going to be on the car for Italy, hopefully. But I think it's time for qualifying for the Belgian Grand Prix. But hopefully we can be able to get pole.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula One calendar. Long straights, up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well. This track isn't for the faint-hearted. And I'm here, of course, with Anthony Davidson on what has turned out to be a very pleasant day indeed. No weather to interfere, no problems on the track, so absolutely no room for error.
That's right, Crofty. It's looking good out there at the moment. Each team will have their own game plan for this session, and of course, once the cars leave the garage, they'll be under park firming conditions. So any last-minute adjustments need to be done right here and now. Beyond that, it's all up to the driver. Who can keep their tyres in the right temperature? Who can hit their apexes? No race fuel on board these days, of course. These are the fastest cars we've had in a long, long time, and it's right here in qualifying where they're at their absolute peak. Let's get started.
So here we are in qualifying, going through the bus stop chicane. There's in a Q1 lap time. It's just going to be a banker lap time really, and it makes us go faster with the fastest with a 1:42.4. By the end of the session, we're actually 2 temps below our teammate, so hopefully we can gain that those temps in Q2. But Gasly, Hartley is through actually. Gasly, Alonso, Van Dorn, Stroll, and Sorokin the people out. I kept saying Hartley instead of Gasly there, which is a bit embarrassing. But through the bus stop, we go a bit deep on the entrance, but we use the wider line on the left-hand side, left-hander, just so we get more momentum and a little bit more, like a couple of temps, maybe. I say temps, hundredths going through the start-finish straight. That'll give us a little bit of time. Not really that much, but could be the difference between pole and second. But at the final chicane, we do actually get a bit of traffic with Bottas there, losing the back end on the exit up to the line. It's going to be a slower lap time than normal. It's a second slower than our previous lap time in Q3. But that was because we were on the soft tyres, so that is kind of expected. But Ericsson, Magnussen, Sainz, Hartley is now out, and so is Grosjean. They're all the people to be knocked out of Q2. And as we move on to Q3, this is where it all comes down to, really. Bolted on 2 new sets will be used in this session of super soft tyres. Up to 9, we do go fastest originally with a 1:41.9. But this is going to be our full lap time. We've got 51 seconds left of the session. And we just got to basically carry on. And hopefully keep this same position. There's no rain expected for quali as it stands. Maybe some rain in the race towards the end, which hopefully doesn't happen, to be honest. I really wish it doesn't, because I can't be bothered. But we're already losing about a tenth as we go up to Al Rouge and Radion. But yeah, we're kind of gathering that time back as the delta is going downwards, which is fantastic. But now at the end of the first sector, we're down by about just under a tenth, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe that's a tenth bang on. But we're getting a lot of time through that sequence of corners there. The 3 corners, right, left, right. As the understeer corner, I don't know what this corner is actually called. And then I think this is called No Name. Or something like that. Flat out, well, not really. A little bit of a lift off, a little bit dab on the brakes. But now through Pouan, flat out almost. Yeah, I think I lift off a tiny bit there. But that's where we gain a lot of time on the AI there. I said that's quite a lot. Gain a lot of time on the AI, and now on the right hand and the left hand, using a little bit more curb on the inside, letting the car roll to the outside because we don't want to scrub off that much speed. We've already lost all the time that we gained. We're going purple through the second sector. I think we're going to be the last to set a lap time. Where is Perez? Perez has already set his lap time, so we are guaranteed pole position anyway, unless the Mercedes somehow pull something out their ass. But all we've got left is the bus stop chicane, get the braking right, and we should be on pole for the Belgium Grand Prix. On the curb, on the first one, losing the back end a tad, losing us a little bit, like about 100th of a second there. DRS, not losing the back end on the second, and that's going to be a pole lap of Belgium for Season 2 of the 2018 career mode. Ah.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow.
But there you go, we're about 6 tenths, is that 6 tenths faster? So that, 5 tenths, I bloody know. We're 2.9 seconds faster than the Renault, Jesus Christ. This car is so good. It's unbelievable. But yeah, we need to get a new rival as we gain 2 extra points over Perez there. Yeah, we need to get a new rival. As we currently beat our last, well, we beat our last one. I'm not sure who our last rival was actually, to be honest. I can't remember. But we're going to gain a couple of more resource points, about 150, 146. But there you go. That is us gaining a lot of, quite a lot of points. But there's the rain. That's forecast for the end of the Grand Prix. So that's going to come about, I don't know, lap 15 maybe. Maybe lap 16. We might be able to make the one stop go. Well, not even the one. Well, yeah, the one stop. We might be able to take these dry tyres that we started on the soft tyres. We might be able to take them towards the rain, well, until the rain hits. But anyway, it's nearly time for the Belgium Grand Prix. So let's go into the Grand Prix.
In the 48 races held at Spa between 1950 and 2015, the race winner has only started from pole position on 16 occasions. Qualifying yesterday may have set the order for today, but expect the unexpected here at the Belgian Grand Prix. As the saying goes, of course, anything can happen. And you know what? It usually does. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 metres of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Joker. They come into this race with a healthy championship lead. I don't want to say the title race is over, but surely it's going to take something special or catastrophic to change the outcome at this point.
Certainly there are worse positions to be in, but it's vital they don't let complacency creep in. As soon as you let yourself think it's over before it actually is, that's where everything can and often will go wrong.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Joker lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo, and Raikkonen, Bottas, Vettel, Leclerc, and Nico Hülkenberg, Ericsson, Magnussen, Roman Grosjean, and Hartley, Gasly, Alonso, Stoffel Van Dorn, and Lance Stroll. Sirotkin and Carlos Sainz starts from the back of the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
So here we are sat on the grid ahead of the Belgium Grand Prix. We need a good start. We are starting on the slower tyres compared to the AI, so that could be a struggle for us. Hopefully it's not, and hopefully we're able to get a good as long as we're going to turn 1, at least in second place, because then we'll have the slipstream up the hill and along the Camel Straight. That is where we need, like, that's the best place to be, second place on that one. The only track really you want to be second place going into turn 1. As you'll get a brilliant run down the Camel Straight and probably using slipstream be able to overtake everyone that's in front of you at least. Anyway, but we're going to go away for the formation lap, and yeah, we need a championship is coming towards the end. We need as many points as possible really, so we can secure it as soon as possible. What race is this? This is like race 13. Yeah, this is race 13, so there's only bloody 8 more races left after this, and I got 13 days basically to get them all out, so that is great. As before 19 comes out, so hopefully that happens. Well, I don't even know if I'm getting to defeat F1 2019 yet. That is the problem, but we're lined up on the grid before we start this Belgium Grand Prix. Lined up on the right hand side of the circuit going into turn 1, where we will have the inside line from Perez if we just choose to, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights ahead of the Belgium Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. We've had an alright start, but Red Bull in the background, I think it's Daniel Ricciardo, who's had an amazing start. He's already alongside our teammate and in the middle of me. I've managed to cut across the Red Bull. He's pushed our teammate off the track, and I think I'm still in the lead of the Belgium Grand Prix, but this has given Perez an ultimate run on him. Look at this. We're squeezing Perez on the outside, still touching, and we're still touching again on top of the hill, but we've managed to hold onto the first position, and we've managed to, that is a brilliant start there. Now all we have to do is break the DRS, break the slipstream, and this should be a dominant win there. But speaking of which, on lap 2, down the Camel Straight into the right hand, I'm not sure what this corner called. Perez has gone round our outside, he's got the inside line for the next corner. We're still side by side, but we're going to hang it around his inside, chop him off of there, push him into the gravel and the dirt a little bit there, and we're still going to keep on to P1. We should probably, for a team's perspective, we should probably let him go. But what is the point? Diving up the inside, are we here? No, we're not. We are going to finally let him go. He did use DRS that time. He is going to hold us up as well, if we did keep him behind. So yeah, that's why. But Lance Stroll's now at the Grand Prix. No one really cares about him. All he's going to do is ask his dad for a bit of pocket money extra. But on lap 7, no. Perez is in. That's his super soft tyres done. And as you can see, the clouds have covered the sky. The rain is on the horizon, but how long will it be? Lap 14, though, we're coming in. Our tyres are absolutely destroyed. We are coming in. Where is the rain? I thought it'd be here by now. Needs to be. Wait. Look at the screen. That is unbelievable. Look at the bloody screen. It started raining as soon as we come into the bloody pits. Cheers, game. Cheers for that. Ah. Well, we've basically thrown away the win. Great. As Sergio Sirotkin, both the Williams are now out of the Grand Prix. So their season's going from bad to worse so much. But look at that understeer there. It's just the rain is just so heavy. What is going on? It's unbloody believable. Look how heavy this bloody rain is. Like, there was like no traction. We went on the mediums as well. which is a bit unfortunate. Our teammates in the pits. So are we going to have to do another one, or will this be us into the pits too as we lose the back end? It's us in the pits as we crash into the barrier. No, oh, good job there's no damage on there. Otherwise we would have lost our front wing, which would not have been good. But Perez, unfortunately, is already out of the pits basically, on the intermediate tyres. And our teammates made the AI not want to service our car very fast. So cheers for that, Jess. You bloody morons. I don't know what I'm chatting. I'm chatting Barrow Raucous. I'm so stupid. All I had to do was last one more lap as we lose the back end out of the pit lane. Jesus Christ. All we had to do was wait one more lap and we would have bloody won this Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Bloody hell. But coming around the bus stop chicane for the final time, Sergio Perez has won the Grand Prix. That's going to help us in the Constructors massively. Another 1-2 for Force India. This car is just dominant. There is no stopping it, but we're going to come home for a very disappointing P2. We should have won that race. That was our race to win. One more lap I should have stayed out. Oh. That is so annoying. Why on a what? Oh. Sergio Perez is happy. Good for you, mate. I pretty much gave you the win. I felt sorry, you see. I know how dominant we're definitely gonna win this championship, no matter what. I know I said that. It's gonna be cursed. Hopefully we win the championship. Otherwise, I'm gonna eat my own words. Charles Leclerc in the Saubers actually come 5th. That's a pretty decent result for the Sauber driver there and a young Monegasque driver. Daniel Ricciardo managed to hold on to P3 in his Red Bull. So the Red Bull's actually done games. The Red Bull's overtaken the Ferrari and the Mercedes in, I know I've said this before, but they've their second best car on the grid now. So I'm not really sure what's going on with Mercedes and Ferrari. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I haven't seen that. Well, it's been a Force India 1-2 pretty much every single Grand Prix, for what I can remember. This season, not really. Not the whole season. Australia and Bahrain were horrible races for us. Like so bad. We should. If this was the full season, like if we won and got 1-2 in every single season, that is what you call the dominant Grand Prix. But there you go. Daniel Ricciardo was 3rd. Verstappen was 4th. Nice from the Red Bull there. They had a pretty good result. 5th was Charles. But yeah, anyway, Sauber's moved ahead of Haas. I got cut off there by myself, so that's always great. The Force India now 238 points ahead. I'm 47 points ahead of Perez, but now bloody Claire wants to speak to us, the young Scottish lass. She said I must be getting used to it up on the podium. I said the team expects it now. It's a lot of work to stay at the top, and yeah, it is a lot of work to stay at the top, to be honest. And she said, did I feel comfortable in the wet weather? Yeah, wet weather poses its risks, but I have a great team behind me, so yeah, nothing really to worry about in the rain. This car is fantastic. And she also noticed we had a close battle with Perez there. Should have won that battle, but no, I blew it away. And she asked if I was lucky after that crash. I'm guessing she's speaking about the one in the pit lane. But yeah, I don't know. Didn't really want to answer that because it was going to damage every single, whatever I picked is going to damage some reputation of some sort, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, we're now actually drawing with Perez in our bloody rivalry because of that, which is very annoying. Hopefully we still beat him. Daniel Ricciardo, we're now 2 points ahead, considering we did beat him in that Grand Prix. Yeah, we're also going to get a decent amount of resource points, probably about 150, 200, unless we completed a contract. Maybe we'll get 367 instead of what I was expecting. 1,600 resource points. So that is definitely enough to get the ultimate upgrade onto the car whenever this major upgrade is ready for us. We're going to change the power unit as well. By the looks of it. Going into Italy. Which, yeah, that was our first win last year. We won the Italian Grand Prix for the first time. Like, that's our first win of this career mode. So hopefully we can carry that momentum on. Hopefully we can copy and paste that, really, going into the next episode. Round 14 of the F1 2018 career mode of Season 2 at least. Round 35 in total, or race 35, But yeah, we're just looking at the trophies now. Bloody 4th and 7th, 1st, 2nd. Like, in the first races, that is so much better than what we did last year. I don't even think we got points. Did we get points in Azerbaijan last year? In last season, at least. I don't know. We come 4th in Australia, 3rd in Bahrain. Either 10th or 11th in China. And either 10th or 11th in Azerbaijan. But yeah, there we go though. The parts are now onto our car. So now we can finally purchase the ultimate upgrade. We've got one more upgrade to go on the car. For aerodynamics at least. So that's going to be fantastic. Chassis, it only like nothing really matters about that anymore. We've got, apart from the brakes, probably the only thing that I'll probably get. But yeah, look at the aerodynamics bar. That is nearly full. I don't know if it will go full after that upgrade. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed that Belgium Grand Prix. Bit unfortunate I threw away the win. But I've been CJ Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one for the Italian Grand Prix, where hopefully we can get back-to-back wins there. Bye.